I think that the show, what do you think about this? I think that the show has finally kind of found its footing.
I think it has.
Because when it was coming from Netflix, I think it was still trying to figure out how to transition between being Netflix and being part of the MCU.
Yeah. It's like it was trying to get into the MCU. And so just even language wise, it was like, well, we got to back off. I know it's Netflix, but it was, and you think like, well, when they get to Disney, they really got to back off. No, it goes way harder than the Netflix show did.
I'm going to be back at the Broadway Comedy Club. That's going to be Friday, April 17th. Get your tickets at doubletoastedny.com or go to doubletoasted.com. Oh, some of us are not as lucky as Martin over here to get to see the whole season of Daredevil Season 2. They told me I can promptly go to hell when I asked for the whole season right there. No, they told me I already got it.
Oh, okay.
Just lied to me. Gaslit me.
Did you check your Disney debut account?
I checked everything.
Damn.
I checked under the couch, everything, man. I got nothing. Apparently, Martin, they said, you're not a specialist, Mr. Thomas.
I guess not.
No, I am
This
not.
one time.
Yeah, people. So Martin Thomas will be giving you his impressions of 8 episodes? All 8 episodes of Daredevil, while I will humbly sit here and give you my impressions of only one.
Well, I'm curious to how you feel about that one.
Yes. May I have some episodes, please? One? That's it? That's him laughing at me. You want the whole series? Go to hell.
I feel liberated.
Martin, I was going to try to actually be mature about this and professional.
Okay.
But
Man,
yeah, you know what I'm about to say. Yeah. Man, because you know what?
Well, you'll get to see the whole series, an episode a week.
Yeah, rub it in, bastard. Yeah, I say, because I had that attitude going in and be like, well, it probably ain't that good anyway. I'm sure it's dipped in quality. Shit, I don't care about no stinky Daredevil. And then I saw the first episode and I'm like, wow, I am enjoying this. And I was like, well, good, because I didn't.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. See, you got that hard to read face right now.
Oh, please. Everybody wants to play poker with me because I'm so easy to read. Yeah, My face gives me away.
No, Martin, I can't tell with you right now. I don't know about you. I don't know you no more, man.
Oh, man.
But
we used to be boys.
Yeah, exactly. You used to be beautiful. What happened to you, man? But the thing is that maybe your opinion is more than mine because you saw all 8 episodes. I only saw this one, but based on this first episode, I am looking forward to seeing more. Mm-hmm. And, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get into episode 1. And because I feel like the season is stronger for a lot of reasons. And I'm going to get into those reasons just based on this one that I saw. And then maybe week by week or bi-weekly, I'll just go in and talk about these episodes and you can chime in and say what you were expecting or, tell me what I was, what I got wrong in my predictions, whatever. But you, again, having the privilege of seeing all 8 episodes, what'd you think?
So you liked this first episode you saw?
I did. Now, I'm not saying that it's perfect. I'm not saying that there aren't some problems, but I did like it.
All right. I will say this, that I thought the writing, so that like the dialogue in the first couple episodes was a little, I won't say subpar, but just kind of, a little flat, little saying what's obvious and all. I think from the third episode on, it's amazing.
Wow.
And those first 2 episodes are not bad, as you saw. They're not bad episodes, and it sets a good tone. It's a lot more serious. And that last season, I was iffy about it because, like that bank robber episode, I thought was kind of filler. A little playful in light of everything going on.
Yeah.
And this season is hardcore.
And you know what, Martin? You're saying what a lot of people are saying. They're saying whether you like the episodes, the first 2 episodes or not, but give it to episode 3. And they say at episode 3, that's where it takes off. A lot of people are saying that.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, man. I have not seen that myself, but James was telling me. He's the one that's really keeping up with this. James, our editor, over in Ireland, he loves Daredevil.
Yeah.
And so he's been keeping up with this. And he loves Daredevil. He's more critical than anybody. I would actually get into some of the things he talked about.
Yeah.
When I start talking about my impressions. But he was the one that was saying that everybody's been talking about episode 3 and beyond.
Yeah.
So that's great to hear, man. So that gives me a lot to look forward to because I really enjoyed the first episode. And I liked last season, but I think I like this season because I think and I like it better than last season. I think it's a little stronger. And you know, and I'll tell you why. Like I said, I have many reasons to go in and say why this is making me look forward to the rest of the series. And now I'm crazy excited now that you told. In fact, I wish you had told me that shit, man.
What do you want me to say?
Man, you know what? It was a mistake asking you this. I should have just never asked for your review. I should have just walked out the room and let you do this. Got me sitting up here. I got 8 weeks of misery now.
But eight weeks to enjoy.
8 weeks of just being, man, don't you think I have enough to worry about? Instead of have to be thinking about Daredevil all day and how I got 8 weeks before I get to see the rest of it. Real selfish of you, man.
I mean, it was one when I watched the first 2 episodes and, it's kind of late. And I'm like, well, these are decent enough. Something happens at the end of the second episode that made me go, because I was like, I could go to bed now and get some good sleep. But I was like, something happens at the end of the second episode that made me go, all right, let me watch the third one. And it was something I was wrong about. But once I was in that third episode, I was like, well, I can't stop now.
Wow, man. I cannot wait. Thank you, and you go to hell. But no, that's pretty good to hear, man. I'm actually glad to hear that.
There's something I would tell you as a caveat.
Yes, sir.
And it's the thing I was wrong about. Because you know how prominent the Punisher was.
Oh, he's not in this.
Yeah.
No, people are saying that already.
Okay, yeah, okay. I didn't think it was a spoiler, but it was just one because I thought, like, with that end of that second episode, I was like, oh, shit, here he comes. And I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
But it's just so, often there's Karen going like, I think we should get Frank. And Matt's like, I don't want to deal with Frank.
Yeah.
And he just never shows up.
Yeah.
I watched, I didn't know he wasn't going to be in there. I could watch the whole time. I was like, all right, goddammit, when's he going to come in at the last minute?
Yeah, they've already said that they're setting him up for his special.
Yeah.
And then
he's going to be in Spider-Man.
And that's leading to Spider-Man. So then there's no big spoiler that he's not in there. So if you know that, that's even better. But from my reasons enjoying this first episode, so when they open, I think they start showing some things that I really enjoyed. And I thought it was great action. Now, we might get into some spoilers right here. And if you haven't seen it, I'll try to, there are going to be little, tiny spoilers here. And I won't explain a whole lot for those who have seen it. But if you have seen it, the episode opens with Daredevil on this ship trying to prevent these illegal guns from being smuggled over. It's a ship called the North Star. And I thought that, all right, first of all, you're hooking everybody, you're jumping right into the action. There's a great set piece. And I also thought, all right, that was also a great way to show his new logo.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's so proud of that logo at the beginning of the show. He's like, yeah, Kingpin, look at these double D's. Right? Yeah, you Fisk, look at that. Yeah, he's setting up the show, letting Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, know that we going to war right now, and I'm out here.
Yeah,
and I'm recruiting, and so I thought that whole opening sequence with the sinking of the ship was great, man. Also, they have these uncanny parallels to current events right now.
See, a big thing that's driving this show, and like ICE, is a blight on humanity. There's nothing good about ICE. Yeah. The only thing I can say that's good about ICE is what it's done for this show. Because with this vigilante task force, it's a direct, parallel to ICE. They are pretty much ICE agents, and they do things that, had this show come out 2 years ago, you might be like, all right, it's kind of excessive. Come on now. But now everything we've seen, you're like, nah, this is almost like if you're watching this to escape reality, go find something else, because this drops you right in it.
even if you are trying to escape reality and you see things that are pretty depressing in this show, I will say that this show is a good release for some of that. And I'll explain a little bit. But I'm pretty definite. I'm almost positive that this is all coincidental because they were in production and writing before ICE went crazy like this.
I mean, it's almost like they could see the writing on the wall.
Yeah, because Wilson Fisk is a direct parallel to Trump.
Yeah, oh yeah,
and
over and over, and even down to the having a Melania for his wife.
Yeah, and she's always been there. So this whole thing is, man, it's all a coincidence, but it's crazy how life imitates art, man. Because Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, he has a vigilante task force. Like if you haven't been keeping up with Daredevil, he's the Kingpin is mayor now, and in order to crack down on people like his arch nemesis, Daredevil, he's labeled them all vigilantes. And he has a vigilante task force because now, since he's mayor, he's taking advantage of all the idiots out there and got the whole city on his side because of the propaganda he's putting out there. It's very, very much like what's going on with our government right now. And that's one of the things I thought about this, man. Kingpin's fascist task force is identical to ICE. And man, these dudes, they are just like ICE people. They're just a bunch of
thugs.
Well, yeah, a bunch of wannabe thug tough guys. They're playing tough guys so much, man, that they even wearing the Punisher logo.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand it. You know, they're just playing it because it looks, they're wearing it because it looks tough. Like the way these it's not too far from what these ICE agents are like because a lot of them wear the Punisher skull logo and those masks, you know, that they're wearing. That's the only thing that makes them better than ICE. These fools don't wear no masks. They'll let you know where they're coming from. Not like the cowards we got in real life. They're showing how dumb people are. You know, people easily being manipulated by propaganda. You know, I love this, even though it's kind of sad because in the show, it shows that people in real life are dumber than they are. Yeah. You know, the Kingpin's campaign, at least it lies. You know, it tries to come across as anything but what it really is, corrupt and murderous. Hell, we see people being actually murdered. Yeah. And we still fall for the bullshit. All because of, again, one big parallel that they do within the show. The Kingpin, all he has to do is throw that word down, terrorist. Yeah. And then everybody buys onto it. Whenever it opens up, when Daredevil sinks his ship, but that was doing something illegal, he's like, this is terrorism.
This is a terrorist attack, orchestrated and executed by the vigilante of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I think I can get that out there.
Yeah, you know, put that word out there. Everybody's like, yeah, get him, Wilson. It just really makes you just even more depressed about people in life because you're like, boy, people are dumber than these comic book people here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they give people too much credit.
They should do. Like I said, I think it's coincidental, but man, it's crazy how timed up with this right now. I think as depressing as that is and as tragic as it is, I love that because listen, it tragically makes the show relatable.
Yeah, it makes it relatable and it gives it a driving momentum.
Yeah, man. And what I was saying, listen, it's depressing that we're watching this and it's reflecting real life in a way, but one of the things that we haven't really seen yet that we get to see Daredevil do, at least we get to see Daredevil come in and beat the shit out of some of these people.
He's here, Daredevil!
I'm here, all right. Too late for that. He's here. Oh. Man, if you say he's here, it's too late.
It's too late. Especially you can't stand there saying like, hey, he's here. You didn't say that while you're running.
Yeah, I'm here. Code red. Yeah, I'm up your ass. I think that the show, what do you think about this? I think that the show has finally kind of found its footing.
I think it has.
Because when it was coming from Netflix, I think it was still trying to figure out how to transition between being Netflix and being part of the MCU.
Yeah. It's like it was trying to get into the MCU. And so just even language wise, it was like, well, we got to back off. I know it's Netflix, but it was, and you know, you think like, well, when they get to Disney, they really got to back off. No, it goes way harder than the Netflix show did.
Oh yeah, they're dropping F-bombs every 5 minutes.
It's bloody.
It's very bloody. Well, the last season was bloody. I mean, dang, crushed a man's head.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Kingpin ain't no joke in this.
Oh, Kingpin scares me. This Kingpin shit, after he crushed that man's head, I was like, y'all better leave this man alone. Actually, it leads up to a character that I really love that I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, man, I don't know. I thought, because listen, I don't care what anybody says, all right? When they were on Netflix, they were not planning to be part of the MCU. That was not a thing. Now they're trying to work it in, and I think it was a little awkward. As much as I love the last season, you could tell that the shift or the transition was not smooth.
Yeah. And we spent so much of the last season with him like, I ain't trying to be Daredevil no more. I'm staying away from it. Yeah. And like, he showed up to watch Daredevil. I want to hear all this about you quitting.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that the street level is fitting into the MCU better now. And I don't know, maybe it's because we're seeing more integration.
Suit yourself. Mother.
Shut your mouth. Yeah, because there was a time nobody could even imagine the Punisher being, I did, but nobody could even imagine the Punisher being in the MCU. And now we're here. And I think now we're kind of finding the balance. And listen, I'm not trying to flip sides or anything. I think they're even doing a slightly better job with Daredevil than James Gunn might be doing with the DCEU, because I think that they're still a little more comical over there and
very much so.
And this is more grounded.
But not if you count the Penguin.
That's right. But the Penguin's not part of that universe.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
right.
Yeah.
What's the
yeah.
Matt Reeves?
James Gunn's doing a great job, but you had the MCU that parts of it had these different tones, cartoony, jokey, cute, whatever. This is very gritty.
Yeah, very much so. And and with last season, I was like, well, it's not like it's bad, but man, Penguin, I just came off of that. And here this season, I'm like, all right, now you're reaching Penguin levels.
Yeah, except that is actually part of the Marvel universe, cinematic universe.
Yeah.
But man, it's nice seeing grounded, dramatic characters and stories, getting away from years of, because Marvel was starting to go one tone. They were getting cartoony. They would
always with the yucks, the little, elbow in the ribs.
Yeah, exactly. The quips. All that Marvel quippy dialogue. Everything's a goddamn joke. And
it was fun for a while, but it was like,
yeah, man. They got tired of the jokes so much, they happy to see Peter Parker depressed.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, what's so goddamn funny, huh? Yeah, man. I like that and I don't mind. I mean, let's keep that, but let's just keep different tones in different places. And I think the street level stuff should be a little gritty, man. I'm happy to see people, feel like, I'm glad to see people feel like grounded people in a superhero world and see what their lives are like. I'm glad to see them talk more adult. More average people interacting with superheroes, man. Long series format really takes advantage of this because I think you get some more intriguing subplots.
Oh, absolutely.
I love what's going on with that character, Dr. Heather Glenn, because I want to see where that's going to go. I'm really intrigued by that. She was the one last season. If you saw last season, she was a therapist to this serial killer, Muse, until he tried to kill her ass.
Yeah. which is one of those like, yeah, girl, what'd you think was going to happen?
What'd you think was going to happen? And now she can't stop seeing that fool everywhere she goes.
I know the law, Dr. Glenn. Hello.
Even he's like, I'm supposed to be the crazy one. What you looking at? You all right? Yeah, she shook, man.
Yeah, Tony Dalton's great in this too.
Oh, Tony Dalton, man, I like what they're doing with him because Swordsman was kind of treated as a joke before, a lighthearted character.
Wait, in Hawkeye and all. And I was a little annoyed because they arrest him for being the swordsman. They keep talking about it, but you don't really see him as the swordsman ever. And eventually you do.
Yeah, and I like what they're doing here. I hate to keep bringing it up, but it's another real life parallel, a real life government political parallel because Dr. Glenn is corrupt. And Wilson Fisk brought her into his administration for that. And she's trying to frame him to be crazy and violent. And yeah, man, I really want to see that storyline is going to go. But man, somebody I'm really happy for. Oh, Shaggy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, man. And listen, I'll see what happens. But man,
he gives a great performance. Don't get me wrong.
Matthew Lillard plays this guy, Dr. Charles. I mean, Dr. Mr. Charles. He's a mysterious government guy. And whoever would have thought that Shaggy would have been the one that the Kingpin is threatened by.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the way, I don't know if this is going to go, but I like the way that it at least his character comes in. First of all, Matthew Lillard, I just want him to have something because of Tarantino.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, Tarantino was, he was talking trash about him and bummed Matthew Lillard out. And I was like, well, good. This makes me more irritated with Tarantino talking about him. But he comes in and he's just this guy that's aloof. That's almost kind of rude.
He's rude, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody would dare do that to the Kingpin. He's like, I ain't scared of no Kingpin.
Well, I didn't mean to offend, so.
But you have. And I don't appreciate you grandstanding in my office.
I would have called that divine intervention.
Well, shit. Who is this guy? Ain't nobody talked to me like that before.
You know who you're talking to right now?
Well, he wants to kill him so bad. He wants to do that gorilla punch on him so bad right now. Vincent D'Onofrio is great, by the way. Always great.
Yeah. You know what? It's funny, you always think of Thanos, but he's been the villain in more of these things than anybody.
Oh, yeah.
But all through so many series.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really enjoy him as the Kingpin, man. I don't know when he'll have to stop doing it. And it's a shame, too, because I talk about how I wanted the Spider-Man movie to be like Daredevil and Punisher going against the Kingpin. Turns out that's at least from what Vincent D'Onofrio said, that's another Sony thing. He can't be in Spider-Man and Kingpin can't be in a movie together.
Oh.
Hey everyone, pretty fun discussion so far, right? We're gonna get right back into it, but first we got to give a word out to our sponsor right now, which is Stamps.com. And in 2026, I don't know, you might be one of these people, but I can't understand why people are still making these post office runs. It takes a lot of time, gets expensive sometimes, and whether you're a small business or someone who just sends a lot of packages and mail, your time is valuable. So why not mail and ship when you want, how you want? And that's exactly what you can do with, that's right, Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, you can send from your computer or phone 24/7, no long lines, no low supplies, open anytime, print postage on demand, and get up to 90% off carrier rates like FedEx, UPS, and USPS. Schedule carrier pickups right from your door and get carrier compliant labels every time. And it's perfect for your business. Send certified mail, get document tracking to confirm delivery, and analytics to make sure you know exactly what you've sent and what you spend. For almost 30 years, millions of customers have relied on Stamps.com to make mailing and shipping faster and oh so simple. I can vouch for that because we used Stamp.com so we were starting Double Toasted. It's great. And you know what? I got something great for you right here. Right now, you can try Stamps.com risk-free for 60 days. Just go to Stamps.com and use the code TOASTED to get 60 days risk-free. 60 days gives you plenty of time to see exactly how much time and money that you're saving on every shipment. Just go to Stamps.com and use the promo code TOASTED. I want to thank Stamps.com for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank all of you out there for your support. And now, back to the video. Another thing I like about Matthew Lillard in this, man, did you notice the connection to Thunderbolts?
No.
So I believe, there's a part where he comes in and everybody like, who is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? And he just lets everybody know, like, look, I'm connected with the government. And he gets on a phone call and a lot of people who are trying to figure out who this guy is get a phone call and saying, hey, look, do whatever he says. And it's Dave Fontaine.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's her. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
I didn't quite catch that.
Matt Murodck, man. What do you think about Matt Murodck in this?
Oh, he's great. It really works. He's like I said, he's focused. He's all about what he's doing. And he I don't want to spoil anything. He does something.
Well, I'm glad that him and Karen finally hooked up.
Yeah.
I was getting tired of that.
I know.
It really was one of those watch already.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they're fully together when this starts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah, they fighting together and can't keep their hands off each other. Yeah, man. I also love the interaction with that dude, the private investigator, Cherry.
Oh yeah.
See, these are the things I'm talking about. I like that we get a show that's finally working, because with a long form series, you get some good relationships and good character building. That character's great because that actor's great.
Yeah. What's his name?
Clark Johnson?
Clark Johnson, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, he used to be on Homicide: Life on the Streets, and he was he's directed a lot of TV.
Would it kill you to reach out to her?
I can't put it at risk.
Me?
You're old.
Fuck you.
Hey, he laughing, but he meant that. You want Daredevil, I'll punch you in your face.
They also do a lot with a character who I didn't really care for before. I don't remember his name, but it's Gandolfini's son.
Oh, yeah.
They you know, because I'd be even been like, is he a good actor? Or is it just nepotism? But he's really good. And they do a lot with his story this time.
Yeah, he's actually really, but look, first of all, it is nepotism.
Yeah, there's no getting around it.
Yeah. But yeah, James Gandolfini's son, he's the aide, personal aide to Wilson Fisk. And yeah, he's really good, man.
I mean, like that last season, he was just kind of Weasley. But here he has a lot more dimension to him.
Yeah. This is where the show's finally found its footing, and it's also getting to do more characters. So I'm looking to see what happens with him, because he's starting to act kind of stupid in this show too, doing some things. I'll play a clip a little bit to show you, because there's some technical stuff I told you I was going to just mention here. You know, with one of the things I like with Daredevil and some of these street level heroes is that, well, especially with Matt Murdock, is that, you know, we have a vulnerable superhero, you know, that bleeds.
Yeah.
You know, he's got these powers, and he's technically a superhero, but you get enough dudes to jump on his ass.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you know, he can beat up a room full of guys as long as, you know, they're in a straight line.
Yeah.
Or kind of round. But once they come on him, or he slips up once, they gonna dogpile on his ass.
That's what I loved about it. I was these fight scenes with dudes on the side just waiting their turn, and finally in this show they figured out, well, shit, we jump his ass all at once. He's like, God damn. It's not supposed to happen.
I know.
I'm glad Karen is being used more. Karen Page, even though that wig is crazy.
Well,
I know she has to be under disguise right now because she's a fugitive. But man, she's got some good scenes. So do you remember the dude Ben Ulrich?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's hanging out with
Urich.
Urich. Yeah, she's hanging out with his niece.
Yeah.
Oh, another Uncle Ben out there. Well, it don't pay to be Uncle Ben in these movies, man. The Marvel Universe. Your name is Uncle Ben, you dead.
Yeah, well, she gets a lot to do with this season.
Yeah, she does. She does. The character BB Urich. Yeah. Janaea Walton plays that character, man. And she's really good.
Yeah, almost nobody was a throwaway.
Yeah. And I wonder what's happening with her story, because she's working for Fisk and actually making him popular, but also she's upset about her uncle being killed by him, and she's also trying to act as a mole in a way. So there's a lot of things that they're setting up, which you were privy to see, and I was not yet. So yeah, I'm eager to see where all these little things go, and I think the show is setting up a lot of stuff, man. And it's a lot of things, but it doesn't seem like it's too much.
It's not too much. It's a lot of things, but it's not too much.
Yeah. Some of the technical things that I would mention here, because the guy that did not like this first episode is our editor, James. And so James, he is a filmmaker. So he just goes in and just notices things that a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
You know, from a technical standpoint. Now, one of the things that I disagree with him on, he said, man, he's like, if nothing else, go back and watch where this guy was being interrogated and those task force people were punching him. You could tell they ain't punching him. And I went back and looked at it. Looked like they hit the shit out of him right there. I was like, and I went through, is there another punch I missed?
He's probably like, oh, you think so, huh? You sit here and see.
In fact, I thought that when they yelled cut, the actor was like, what the fuck? Hey, man. Yeah, James, man. Hey, look, one more time. There is one scene though, and man, this is just technical stuff him and I were talking. I do agree with him, and I noticed this before he said anything, so James Gandolfini's son. He's throwing a party in his apartment. You remember that?
Yeah.
And there's like about 20 people in there, but it sounds like they're in a stadium or something.
Whoa, chill.
I think y'all sound like y'all at the mall or something. It was like, yeah. But those little things. I it didn't ruin anything for me. But yeah, man, I believe that they are setting up a lot of things that has me very excited to see where this goes. I'm very envious of you, Martin. You already knows where they go. But you are also telling me that I got a lot to look forward to. Well, I haven't even seen like
that's the thing. You're envious of me, but I'm envious of you because you get to have this every week. Like for me, it's already done.
I think there is something to be said for being able to wait for a show. I mean, look, it's nice to binge. And would I do it if I had it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of that anticipation is kind of cool too. Like I haven't even got to see some of the cool stuff. Like, what's her name, man? Christian Ritter as
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. I haven't even got to see that cameo yet, and who knows what other surprises they have that they're not showing. So yeah, I'm really excited. And since I'll tell you what, is it worth mentioning what you would give it since you've seen the whole series?
No, I give it a full price.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Man, that was a test. I didn't want to hear that. See? Nah, that's good. That's good, man. No, thank you for.
Yeah.
You see what you did to me?
Like I said, as James agreed with me, it picks up a lot from the third episode on.
Yeah.
And there might be some little things here and there, but not enough to derail the show.
Actually, that's kind of cool. I'm glad you were able to see these two perspectives. You got to see it from the guy who saw it all, and now you see my enthusiasm, and I'm so excited. And who knows, man? Maybe throughout the weeks when I'm watching, I'll come back and be like, "Well, Martin, I don't know if I agree with you, man."
That would track.
Yeah. But who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon, where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.